Well, right now, this has all happened so quickly. We did have a protest this morning. There's another protest going on right now as we speak. There will be another protest tomorrow afternoon at the local FBI building. And we are just trying to make people aware of what is going on with this and how that Trump administration really is now starting to target local officials.
Well, so there's two ways of looking at it. One is just Trump versus the judiciary, particularly, as you say, the locals. And the other way would be to say, I guess from the Trump administration's point of view, which the AG just articulated, is saying, well, you can't be obstructing a federal investigation. So what would you say to that? How would because whoever you are, you shouldn't be standing in the way of a federal investigation, is what they say.
Right. And it's my understanding that this person who had actually gone to the courthouse, because that was the correct thing to do, he was facing other charges. It's my understanding, I'm not an attorney, so okay, I can't really speak to that, but it's my understanding that it was not a correct warrant. And, I have known Judge Dugan for years.
Oh, you have? Okay.
And she is one of the most upstanding people I know.
Did a lot of poverty work, I was reading, before she was a judge. She was a lawyer, a lot of work with people. Legal aid work. And I did see, maybe it was because we're, the Pope's funeral and everything, that she worked for Catholic Charities. Is that right? For years? So
yes, she did.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about her.
I mean, like I said, I've known her since her first campaign. She's got a lot of integrity. She's one of the most upstanding people I know, and she cares. She cares about people, and she cares about doing the right thing. She cares about justice, and she cares about due process. And she probably felt that this man was not going to get due process because they were going to arrest him and detain him before he even got in front of her.
All right, let me put up two comments. Well, Senator Ron Johnson, as you know, is a Republican from your state, so United States Senator. So let me put his statement, and then the FBI director is also intriguing today on this. But Senator Johnson said, I would advise everyone to cooperate with federal law enforcement, not endanger them and the public by obstructing their efforts to arrest criminals and illegal aliens. Sort of the point that I was asking about earlier. Kash Patel's the FBI director. I think we have the tweet, but he put up a thing on X, a tweet earlier, and then about as soon as he put this up, he took it down. He deleted it, which, did you make anything of that?
I mean, this is, I believe, classic Kash Patel, just trying to tout his own horn. And in this case, he was way out of line, I believe. Like I said, Judge Dugan is one of the most upstanding people I know, and she was protecting this person who, first of all, let me say, nobody is illegal. He may have been undocumented, but she wanted to make sure that he did get his due process. And if the federal agents and ICE would have picked him up before his court hearing, he would never have gotten due process.
Before I let you go, do you have a sense, I know from your side, so to speak, or just in general, about how big a story this is out there? I mean, it seems like it's going to be a big story nationally, but are people, I mean, I saw the protest that you were out there right away. People were in it, what's the reaction been?
I mean, the reaction has been swift. When you mess with one of ours in Milwaukee, we're going to fight back. And I believe, people are, I'm out and about a lot with people. People are scared. People are worried. They don't know what's going to happen next with this administration. And to think that they can go in and arrest a sitting circuit court judge while she's having her breakfast, to me, is really scary. It's appalling to me that this could happen. And, there's a lot of local elected officials that are worried now that if they start to push back on some of this, they could have the same fate happen to them. Because it's kind of an intimidation tactic, I think.
All right, we're going to keep. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.